What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 17 of Let's Play Open RuneScape Classic. And in today's episode, I am extraordinarily excited to report that we will not be killing the Kharid warriors in this episode. No. Rather, we hit combat level 27 at the end of the last episode, which was my combat goal before taking on Delrith in the Demon Slayer quest. And so very happy to announce that beginning with this episode, we'll be going on a string of quests that I am just absolutely stoked for. And actually, my next course of action is going to be to try to generate some cash. Let's go ahead and put our armor away for the moment. But what I would really like to do before taking on Delrith and continuing on our journey is I would like to save up the money for a set of steel equipment. Will be extremely beneficial for us. I wonder what my fatigue is. Now it's at 60. Might as well sleep and then put it up. So I'd like to have steel armor before moving into the coming quests to give us the best chance possible to move forward in questing without having to grind combat, at least for a little bit, again. And yeah, to do that, we're going to upgrade our gear. We're going to save up money for steel equipment. So the sleeping bag. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is craft. We have all of these cow hides. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. We have all of these. Yeah, we've got all of these cow hides, and I want to craft these for some money, and then as soon as we run out of hides, I think I want to start the thieving skill, which will be exciting to try to kind of save up the cash for steel equipment. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be going for in this episode. So we're going to talk to, let's see, Tanner. Right, and we have to say, there's a certain, can I buy some leather? Here's some cow hides. Can I buy some leather? Yeah, and he'll one at a time. Transfer one at a time. He'll tan our hides for us. Sweet, so we'll have leather. And yeah, what it cost a gold each for each hide to get tanned, and then we can craft each of these leather. We can craft each leather into leather armor, which will sell at the GE for 8 gold each. So yeah, we'll make a little bit of money on that. We've got 215 cow hides. So that'll be 215 armors. You know, times 5 is a K. Since they're 8 gold each, then it'll probably be 1.5K or so, and then we'll have to invest the money in the thread. So you know, we should come out somewhere around the 1.2 to 1.5K mark. Is my guess, just off the cuff. Let's see. Yeah, the RSC Plus client is so nice because like now I have this like dual filter going on where I have crafting. It looks like just skilling materials in general. There may be others. Yeah, it looks like there's a food and potions one here. So yeah, skilling materials filter and my backpack filter on at the same time. That's pretty awesome because I can quickly deposit the leather that I need to deposit and grab the cow hides. Yeah, shout out to everyone that worked on RSC Plus. This is definitely making my classic experience more enjoyable. All right, let's go back to the tanner. We're not going to have enough gold to actually tan all of our hides into leather. So, oh, I did not mean to fight this man standing here. Whoops, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. I remember the last time we fist fought, we got wrecked. We were absolutely wrecked. Yeah, that was oh, I can at least pick up the second option. I need to just remember, click the second option. It's broke. At least pick up the coins. So since we have coins in our bag that we have to spend on tanning all of these. How are y'all doing tonight? Hope you are having a great day. I just went all over the Northwest Arkansas region, looking at different homes for my future. So that was interesting. Been a very socialized day, I'll say, and I'm definitely excited to be on here scaping, at least for a little bit right now. Hope to have some time streaming right now, and then later on this evening I'll be back on again. And yeah, between now and then we should have a plate of a set of full steel armor, and yeah, we're gonna continue questing, and I am so stoked for that. I am so stoked to keep questing, because that is the ultimate goal of this character. The goal of this character is to acquire the Cape of Legends, finishing all 50 of the original classic quests. Yeah, and it's gonna take some time and energy, but we're gonna get there. So yeah, this is gonna be the last load of hides that I can immediately convert into leather, and that is a-okay. We'll go ahead and start crafting and selling everything we've got. Examine as he makes leather. Love how it's like his name is Tanner, or he is the Tanner. I guess some of the people, they have what, like, job descriptions, I guess, as their names, so like shopkeeper and stuff, but other people have their actual names. So like, I don't know, Louis Legs is a person. We've got Zeke over here, but then we've got shopkeeper, warrior, and Tanner. Just kind of interesting. Hey, it looks like Trenton is online. That's exciting to see. We'll have to check and see how far he moved up the leaderboards. Trenton was grinding the last time I was on, which was really cool to see. Go ahead and bank this. Yeah, Trenton had only been playing for for like 2 days, but he was grinding so hard. He was already. Hey, Trenton. How's it going? Oh, I can't spell. He's got 2 T's in the front of his name, too. Nice to see you online, Trenton. We'll definitely have to see, where he's landed on the leaderboards since the last time I was online. It looks like it's been 2 days since I played, which is accurate. Yeah, I've had a lot of work going on, but that's a-okay. So we have thread. We'll go ahead and take that out. We have a needle, and then we have leather. So I can take this leather over to the general store, and yeah, we'll make leather armor and sell it piece by piece. And yeah, if you're patient and if you sell your armor, just like one at a time, doing some mining inspired by my earlier episodes. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I did grind mining right off the bat. Mining is actually my favorite skill in RuneScape, and I know a lot of people just detest mining, but I really enjoy mining. Okay, let's see if I can get this click grind going. Oh, we might get some levels, actually. Yeah, why don't we have the crafting skill pinned? Yeah, 9 actions. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some crafting levels out of this, which is great news. Great news. Keep on making our way up the leaderboards. Sometimes if I misclick this once, I have to like take a step. I have to take a step in a weird direction before the next interaction will actually work. And it's probably me just like getting the use cycle off by one. But then somehow I'm like never able to like correct myself unless I actually like move. And yeah, I don't think that that's actually like a game bug or something. At least not yet. I don't think so. I think somehow it's me that's messing it up. That is a-okay. For like 100 kills. Oh no, D-Slay no one is looking for the beads. That is so funny. Let's see, can I do this while I'm okay? Oh, why can I not type today? Wishing you luck. 100 kills in a row with no yellow bead. That's a little much. Yeah, we should check and see. Ironman thinks though. Should check and see. Yes, please. What are you selling? Thanks. Luck is appreciated. How many players are online right now? That would be interesting to see. Okay, how many can I sell at once? Okay, just one at a time. So, yeah, unfortunate with the armor. Just kind of got to hang out and wait for them to despawn, just one at a time. That's okay, because our goal is gear this episode. So we're going to be, yeah, we're just focusing on economy. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. This is Ironman Theldimar working to earn some gold. Right now, we are trying to save up so we can gear up for the Delrith fight in Demon Slayer. Yeah, extremely happy that this is the first episode in several episodes where we're not just hanging out over at the Warriors grinding. But I'm happy with the combat level. We were able to hit 27. Like, that feels good. For the moment, I feel like Theldimar is no longer... He's not quite the noob that he used to be. Which is great. Moving up in the world. I think we surpassed 250 skill total recently, which that feels like a pretty significant milestone. Awesome, we've got all of this armor. Now we just have to wait for it to despawn. One item at a time. Okay, we will sell this armor. All right, and while this is going on, I'm going to head over to the high scores table, and let's see where everyone's at. We've been keeping up with it. All right, so this is the preservation high scores table. We've got let's see, number 10 is Ginny, number 9 is Mr. Waldo, 8 is Lion. We've got Zeph. Retro Gamer is still number 6. 5 is Rhodesia. 4 is Fred West, 3 is Comist, who is de facto, 1 is Orbrun. As expected, Orbrun is actually 71.37 million XP, making her way up to 72 million. That is crazy. It looks like some of the other top players are not really making at least really fast progress, at least from what I can see. It looks like maybe Retro has been grinding. He's getting a little closer to 15 mil, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's try to find Tretton. Tretton is our new account rival, he's only been playing for like less than a week, but he's been killing it. Yeah, he should have a good spot on the high scores right now. Let's see if we can find him. And just in case you're curious, you can look at what I'm looking at by heading over to this link. This is just one random page. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Right now, we're selling leather armor to the general store in Kharid, trying to save up money for steel equipment. Current short-term goal. And I'm also looking at the high scores, trying to see how far Tretton made it up the list. Okay, so I found Theldimar. Theldimar, at a total level of 259, is ranked 217 on the high scores, which is quite exciting. We are moving towards the 200 mark. And yeah, that's going to be another big milestone, breaking into the top 200 players on the preservation server. Really excited to hit that mark. Okay, so if we're at 217, just interested in how high Tretton was able to climb in this amount of time. Let's see if I can find his name while this is despawning. Man, it looks like he might have moved up quite a bit. Let's keep selling. Man. Tretton, have you been grinding or am I missing you? Okay, Tretton now has a total level of 386. Shout out to Tretton for that. He's closing in on a total level of 400. Tretton is ranked number 147 on the leaderboards. He's in the top 150. Holy smokes. You just started last week. That's insane. Great job with your skill grinding, sir. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's gonna we've got quite the gap to close between us and Trenton, but we'll see what we can do with the weekend, with the weekend scape grind. Plan to have a several scaping streams this weekend. Yeah, we're about to be questing, so I'm really stoked to actually get into the quests again. We haven't quested since episode 2, I believe, and questing is by far my favorite thing to do in RuneScape. Questing, and I want to say like boss fighting, like high end PVM is also really fun for me. PKing is really fun, but the story, the lore, the quests, that's really what makes it for me. All right, we've almost sold through our first load of leather armor. Yeah, it's a little bit time consuming, but it's okay. We get the best price for our armor. We actually might make money faster if we just switch to thieving. So I don't know if I'll do all 200 hides at once. We're not going to be killing cows just like directly. I mean, at least I don't know. I don't know how long it'll be, but I feel like our next food gathering task will be fishing rather than killing cows. So it's not like our hide count is just going to be growing and growing. So yeah, might limit the number of armors I craft, and maybe take my skilling over to thieving, which I believe like the man is probably the first thing that I can thieve. I should look at the manual. So I am allowed with this kind of like Iron Man and self-sufficient challenge. Ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble for botting. I've been standing in the same spot for too long. Let's go around the counter. Talk to him again. I can use the manual. So RuneScape Classic manual. Wiki. Okay. Please, what are you selling? I want to see if there's a thieving guide and if it lets me know what I can thieve from. Okay, there's a 2003 thieving manual. Okay, yeah, and so this is perfect. So the manual is actually pretty helpful with the thieving skills. So at level 1, you can pickpocket men, and then at level 10 we'll be able to pickpocket farmers, 25 warriors, 40 guards. Interesting. Goes up to the knight, the paladin, and the hero. Okay, so there's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total, assuming that this manual is documenting everything possible. Yeah, sweet, that was a load. Let's go. Awesome, crafting's at 19. Hey, we're getting close to 20 crafting. That's pretty cool. But yeah, not too many different kinds of NPCs to steal from compared to later games, but I feel like that's a pretty solid progression, like 0, 10, 25, 40, 55, 70, and 80. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. So we will definitely start by pickpocketing men. And I'm going to do it somewhere other than the desert, just because like I've been hanging out here for so long. I'm ready to go kind of like have a change in pace. We might go over straight to Varrock, just to, I guess, just to get closer to the start of Demon Slayer. I'm just kind of excited for it. Maybe there's like, I think there's like an armor store over there. Imp dropped me a rolling paper. Interesting. Yeah, what the plate body is over there, so we can see how expensive the most expensive part of the steel setup will cost us. See what kind of damage it'll run us. In getting prepped for not just Demon Slayer, but like the future. Future combat encounters, having the steel armor will be a leg up. And I'm really interested to see how my character will fare against creatures much higher in level. So for instance, like one that just like sticks out at the top of my mind is the Black Knight. Yeah, 20 crafting, let's go. But the Black Knight kind of stands out to me as one that'll be important, just because of the Black Knight's Fortress quest in the nearish future. I'll be ready for that. So it'll be interesting to see if with a full inventory of like better food and perhaps steel gear. I wonder how how well a little combat level 27 Theldimar would do against a character, against a creature that highly leveled. Yeah, we'll find out. And you might see the death counter tick up, but all be in good fun. Okay, so we are about halfway through this load. Leather armor. I'm curious as to, okay, so here's the thing. I don't have use up right now, okay? So just to make sure I'm not crazy, it's not currently use. Use the needle on the leather and nothing. Okay, yeah. So this is something weird. So right click, use needle, choose target, right click, use needle with leather. Nothing happens. Yeah. So, and then if I move, I click on the needle, I click on the leather, and it's there. Yeah. I don't know exactly what that's about. That might be, I don't know if that's an authentic bug or if that's just like just a bug in general, but it's an interesting one for sure. It looks, oh, hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you all being here, watching the grind towards steel armor. But yeah, it looks like even if my character didn't move, just kind of clicking on the world over here was able to kind of reset the crafting interface. So yeah, that was a little strange, but you know, it's an extraordinarily old game. You know, 2003 is what this authentic preservation server is replicating. So you know, there's going to be an issue. Oh, I need a thread. That is the current issue. Okay, so there is a shop right back here that I need to buy from. What are we at? 226 gold? Yeah, it's not the fastest gold in the world, but that is okay. It's a resource that we have and we need to work through. We have the hides, so let's see what you've got then. Hopefully, I can buy some thread. Right, let's buy like 10 or so. Also got some molds, fancy. When we you know, when we smith or smelt bronze down the line, that'll be cool. Okay, and then I guess yeah, we can get back to making these armors, and then it'll be time to sell them one at a time to get the most bang for our buck. 8 GP per armor, and right now that's been our best moneymaker in the game. I'm sure there are way better ways to make money. Hey, 21 crafting, let's go. Let's go, 21 crafting. It's another skill in the 20s, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm sure we'll make bank in much better ways in the future. And I'm hoping that thieving kind of especially as an Ironman, I hope that thieving becomes a pretty good source of income. RuneScape Classic equals iconic. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, Orbital2. And I'm just going to take a guess. Are you Orbrun? That would be my guess. Yeah, RuneScape Classic is definitely iconic. I agree with you wholeheartedly. If you're not Orbrun, then you have a name really close to a cool classic open RSC player at the top of our leaderboards. Who? Okay, yeah, never mind. You might be joking. I don't know. Is Orbital joking? Oh, I did not mean to sell 5 at a time. Whoops. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Ooh, let's see. No, not you? Okay. Well, here, I will just show this to you while we're waiting for that to despawn. I guess first I should say total level is... Did he send that in private or to the global? That is 261 at the moment. And climbing, working our way up the leaderboards. Oh, you played Classic originally, started like March, April 2001. Okay, that is pretty freaking cool. Let me send you this link, just so that you can see. Okay, and I actually have something that I needed to do off screen. But if you go to that page, look at the top of the leaderboards. At the top of the leaderboards, you have Orbrun, who is that's a girl that plays on the Open RSC preservation server. Yeah, at the top, and with almost 72 million XP, that is quite insane. Yeah, she is killing it. Just like leading the standings, and I have a really cool project to actually tell you about. I can't believe I accidentally sold 5 at once. But okay, so right now, in case you're not aware, Orbital 2, and I appreciate you being here. Just want to say, oh, I'm doing this wrong. Sorry, I've got something going on the side. So I'm playing RuneScape right now on what's called Open RuneScape Classic, and this is their preservation server. So it's an authentic replica of like the original RuneScape Classic experience. And what they did was they made this fancy client that would help them to reverse engineer the game, so that reverse engineer the game so that they could make this private server as authentic as they can. But they're actually working on a new project, and if you started playing 2001, then you probably think it's pretty cool. So right now the team is working on 2001 Scape. So like what you're watching right now is like the 2003 RuneScape Classic kind of like replica server, but they're working on a private server that that will document. It'll be RuneScape as it existed on May 8th of 2001. So if you started in March and April, it'll like replicate your experience from back in the day, which is pretty cool. There's going to be like good and evil magic and all that good stuff, and like classes, and like the ability to have PK mode on so you can PK anywhere in the world. I think it's going to be really freaking cool. I'm definitely going to be doing a 2001 Scape video series, like without a doubt. This is actually a perfect time for me. Perfect time for me to need to do something off screen, just because of how chill this is, just selling these items one at a time. Okay, so I finished what I needed to do off stream. Perfect. Okay, it's in. Just finished. Thank you all for bearing with me. Okay, yeah. So yeah, no Wildy. So yeah, for PKing, you just like opted into a PK account, I guess, and then anywhere outside of Lumbridge, Castle, I guess, will be an open PK zone, which will be sick. The nostalgia is real. That would have been like right after Karamja came out. I'm not super familiar with what came out when, so it's possible that Karamja will be there. I'm not exactly sure. I think you can opt out of it, but I think it'll be fun. 4 levels above or below you. Yeah, that sounds really intense, but it sounds like, I don't know. If you watch my channel and if you watch my streams, you'll see that I enjoy taking on kind of like hardcore RPG challenges. For better or worse, I'm not like great at these games, but I just think it's fun to do things as in as challenging a way as possible. So I think that I'm going to really love the open PK aspect of it. I hope I get hunted. I hope people hunt me down and I have to like fight for my life. That'll make it that'll make it as fun as possible. I think it's really funny that you're not Orbrun. When I saw Orbital 2 followed me, with shout out to you for following me. I really appreciate you following me on Twitch. When I saw your name, I just assumed that it had to be Orbrun, but apparently it's not. That's cool though, that you've played for such a long time. Since 2001, that's really cool. Okay, well then, Orbital, I have some links for you. And I am not personally affiliated with Open RuneScape Classic other than just being a fan, but I do love that team, and I just want to shout them out. Here's a link to the Open RSC website where you can join the private server. I'm playing on the preservation server, which is like the authentic replica. They have another server with extra skills and quests and whatnot. I'm using a fancy client. This is RSC Plus. You may already know about this, but it's a fancy client that I've pointed at Open RSC. Has a lot of quality of life improvements. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Wow. Thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. For anyone joining me for the first time, this account is the Ironman Theldimar. And we're playing on Open RuneScape Classic, on an authentic replica of RuneScape Classic, and the goal of this account is to take an Iron Man to the Legends Cape. We're going to finish all 50 of the original quests in the game, and we're going to do so without using quest guides. So that's another kind of like mandate, is that I'm not going to be using any quest guides. My only external reference that I'm going to be using to help me as I make my way through the quests in the game is the official 2003 RuneScape Classic manual, which is archived on the RSC wiki. And so that's the only outside knowledge that I'm allowed to use. So like, for instance, you know, if I want to know what creature drops what thing, I don't get to know it. I have to go try to like figure out who drops what. It's really interesting. It's been an interesting experience so far. I'm really enjoying it. But at the moment, this character has finished Cook's Assistant, and the next quest is Demon Slayer. So in the last, I don't know, like 7 or so episodes, we've been grinding combat XP, grinding and grinding combat XP. And I finally hit the combat level that I want to have to fight Delrith, and my next step is to get steel armor, which right now I have a full set of bronze armor. You know, at the beginning of this series, we crafted a full set of bronze, and then I realized it would be quicker if I just buy the next tier of armor. So I bought full bronze, and now I want to upgrade to steel. Something that you'll notice, I guess Orbital, since you're watching, you know, this is the RSC bank, right? But look at these sick filters. Like, this filters on whatever is in my backpack, and this filters on like certain skilling items that are useful. And yeah, this is all part of this RSC Plus client that kind of like enhances the game. You know, the server itself is still authentic, but just, you know, some of these interfaces get some upgrades, and I think it's really cool. Yeah, that is definitely some quality of life. Even just this, like, okay, check it out. Withdraw 5, withdraw 10, withdraw X. Deposit X and withdraw X is something that Classic did not have. And I'm very happy that this client provides. However, if you want to play like a true Classic experience, you can totally go over to rsc.vet. You can download their authentic client, and it even has ads. It even has like fake ads at the bottom to I guess from the era, to totally replicate what it would have been like to play RuneScape Classic at the time that it was shut down. Well, I guess like in 2003 really is what the client is trying to replicate. So yeah, my next step for everyone watching, I'm going to start thieving. I think our thieving is at level 1. It'd be cool to make that another skill at level 10. That would just be pretty awesome to hit. What do I have? I have gold. Okay, sorry. I guess I could check in the interface in the bank interface, but with a backpack filter. Yeah, I want to head over to I think I'm going to go to Varrock, and I'm going to Pickpocket Min, or I might go to Lumbridge and Pickpocket Min. Either way, to try to build up the gold that I need. I want to build up the gold that I need to buy a full set of steel armor. So let's go ahead and take out first we'll do the sleeping bag. Let's see if I can find my sleeping bag. Yep, with a fatigue system. Okay, so that'll be the first thing. I like to take this stuff out like in the order, you know, that I want them to appear in my inventory, because you can't like drag and drop in your inventory. So it's super interesting that way, but I like having things organized in a particular fashion. May 2001 won't have rune. Yeah, that is a super interesting thing to notice. It'll also something I noticed is that it'll only have 15 quests in the game. Addy boys running around. Yeah, Addy crew. It's gonna be sick, I think. The questing only goes through Goblin Diplomacy. I think Goblin Diplomacy might have dropped on May 8th, which is like the cutoff date. So yeah, I think that will be super interesting as well. Like, not having the full range of quests. Only 15 quests. That's not really a lot. Yeah. Goblin Diplomacy. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though. I'm excited to get into the PKing. May 2001 does have rune, but for the mods, not player made. Oh, like the mobs? Oh, so like there might be enemies or shops. Okay. That is really interesting. That's so cool. Yeah, so Orbital, I don't know if you've chatted with Luis before, but Luis is one of the developers of this web server. So that is pretty exciting. Do I need food? I might actually need food for thieving, now that I think about it. Oh, he means Jagex mods. Okay. So like the Jagex mods would have had rune. The staff had rune. Okay, that's really cool. Wow, that's kind of fancy. Let's turn on the food filter. Yeah, and let's take out like, I don't know, 5 meat or something, just to get started. And yeah, I'm gonna waste 10 gold to cross the border again, just because I've been in Al-Kharid for so long. I know y'all have been watching me. You've been watching me hang out in this desert for so long that, you know, I'm ready for a change of pace, a change of scenery. Ready for it. Let's why don't we kit up? Yeah. Okay, check it out. Check it out. The full iron. Let's upgrade it. Let's get this iron upgraded up to steel in this episode. Will the armor be purple? Interesting. So Orbital says that Luis is confirming the rune will be purple in 2001 Scape. Let's go. That's going to be cool. That project is going to be really awesome. If you haven't already, go join the Open RuneScape Classic Discord. They have a full channel for the 2001 Scape like pre-beta right now that's going on. I haven't jumped into it at all because I'm actually going to wait for it to release, and I'm going to make videos of playing it for the first time. I never got to experience Classic. You've already set your mod account to be wearing Rune. That's great. That's so funny. That's good stuff. I'm going to be I'm going to be playing like for the first time. I never got the experience to play in 2001, so it's going to be really cool for me. It's going to be really cool for people like Orbital, I think, that actually played the game at that time. Because how long has it been since there's been anywhere? Are there any 2001 Scape servers like anywhere that you can play? I don't know. I don't know that there are. I've never heard of a 2001 Scape private server before, so I think this is a pretty cool and innovative project. I'm excited for it. If you're paying attention to the screen, I kind of decided that I was going to go to Varrock instead, just to get closer to the plate body shop. But check him out. There he is over there, the big bad demon Delrith. This is our look. He's only light green now. That is exciting. A freshly summoned demon. You hear that? Freshly summoned. Freshly summoned. Ooh, Dolmen. Oh, is that what the thing is called in the middle? What was that? It said Examine Dolmen? Examine Dolmen. A sort of ancient altar thingy. Oh, that might be my new favorite Examine text in Classic. Nemesis 39 was an attempt of 2001, but its mechanics were of late game. Okay, so like people have tried, maybe they've attempted in the past, but we haven't quite got to, haven't quite reached the an authentic replica of 2001, at least as authentic as you can make it. Okay. Oh, is that to me? Oh no, they're talking. Nice. Awesome. Your total level greater than high scores number? Yes, should be. Yeah, actually, it is now. Yeah, because we're in the 260s now, right? Yeah, 261, and then my high score slot is, if I just head over to page like, I don't know, like 11 or something is what I'm on. Yeah, Theldimar is at 213 with a total level of 261, which is, yeah, exciting. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm stoked to be moving up in the leaderboards. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I guess we should get started with the task at hand, which is making money thieving. Yeah, level 1 pickpocketing. I have yet to successfully pickpocket anyone in this game. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right. Classic thieving. How does this work? You attempt to pick. And he wants to fight now. Okay. So, can I disengage and pickpocket him again to try to get the XP? Like, I could kill him for combat XP. But, am I... Okay, yeah, so I can try again. Okay, that's good. So, just to not, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna kill these men faster than I want to. I can disengage in 3, and then jump back in. Yeah, this is a grind. This is definitely going to be a grind. That is a-okay. You pick the man's pocket. Let's go. We've got, what, 8 total XP in thieving? And, oh, I need to pay attention. Did it say how much gold that we get? Okay, so let's just pay attention. 428 for a successfully, or so as the before, and let's see with a successfully picked pocket if we, how much money we end up with. Ooh, we killed him. Hey, they're going to drop coins too, so that's nice. You usually unequip the weapon. Interesting. Oh, to maybe like not accidentally kill them. That makes perfect sense. Thank you so much. Shout out to Luis for the tips and tricks to this classic noob. That's Johnny the Beard. Interesting. So I wonder if there's more men somewhere else in Varrock. Orbital says, I was a kid back then, so didn't have access to pay-to-play skills very often. Only convinced my parents to let me get pay-to-pay a couple times. I totally feel that. I totally feel that, Orbital. I did not get pay-to-play until deep into RuneScape 2. There's the tramp. Interesting. I was a free-to-play for a long time. Let's see, we got cabbage. There's a man back here, and there's one here too. Sweet. We're just going to go beat up all the... Over Lumbridge, I think, is the spot. Yeah, I know there's like 2 or 3 men like all right in the same area in Lumbridge. Sweet. So 434. Did we get 3 gold from that? Is that what happened? Sweet. 437. Yeah, so it's 3 gold a pop. Yeah. Okay, let's pin. Let's pin the taskbar. Let's put it on thieving, and then yeah, so 7 action. So this is going to take a good while to to level up, but that is a-okay. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much to everybody for joining. Appreciate you being here. Right now, we are working on thieving for the first time on Ironman Theldimar. Is the current account? Working our way up to we're saving up the money for steel. Right now, we've got full iron going on that we're rocking at the moment. But I would like to get into some steel gear before going on a string of quests, which will be the next kind of like. As soon as we get steel gear, my next course of action is going to be to immediately start questing my way from the Demon Slayer quest to, I believe, Doric's quest, or all the quests back to back that I can do in a row before we get too over our heads with the combat. Ooh, maybe they'll drop a Guam for me. Nope. And maybe it's also possible that I might need to do a quest before I'm actually able to. Ooh, that man is like back behind a gate. Yeah, this might not be the most optimal spot to be doing this. Did the man spawn back in the? So most of my time doing clan stuff, and that was fine for free to play, but still missed a lot of the game. Yeah, I mean, being free to play, you know, it's fun, especially if you're doing like a challenge account or something. But like, I don't know, you miss out on so much. Like the pay to play servers have always had, you know, so much more to do. Okay, so just talking about this character and my plans. Yeah, thieving level 2, let's go. That's another skill that's not literally 1. Yeah, my overall goal for this character is to earn the Cape of Legends. So we're going to be playing through all 50 of the original quests in the game. And so far, we've only done Cook's Assistant, and we just grinded out the skills, the combat level needed to fight Delrith. At least I'm pretty sure we're strong enough to fight Delrith at this point. And yeah, so I'm going to be going on a string of quests from quest number 2 through 11. And I'm actually going to be playing through the quests in the order that they released to RuneScape Classic. So I kind of want to experience the story chronologically. Hey, welcome Spike to the stream. Could try doing it at the 4 men that spawn in the house north of Edgeville Bank. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I kind of want to be close to Varrock. Just to I kind of want to be close to Varrock just to be in proximity to the plate body store, because I don't know, that's the first thing that I want to buy. I'm pretty excited to upgrade my gear again, so yeah, I guess what I can do is I'll just go check how much it's going to cost. How much is the plate body going to run me? And yeah, then we can head over to Edgeville. That sounds like a good place to explore. I don't actually think I've gone to Edgeville yet with this character, so that should be fun. Yeah, thank you so much, Spike, for being on the stream and for chatting. We got Orbital, Luis, and Spike in the chat. Appreciate y'all so much. 2K in shop. Let's see if your guess is accurate. If this was the price is right, where would you be at? Steel mail plate body 2K. You are on the money. Look at you go. Appreciate the information. Sweet. So, you know, we're getting close to the 500 GP mark. Yeah, I imagine that like as my thieving level slowly but surely improves, we'll get gold faster and faster. And then, you know, according to the manual, once I hit level 10, I'll be able to pickpocket farmers. I don't know if they're going to drop like seeds instead of gold, but maybe they'll give more gold than men. Not exactly sure how that will go. But yeah, let's see if I can't find this this thieving spot above Edgeville. That might be nice. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm thinking that maybe I do have Guam, and maybe I just need to finish a quest. I feel like I remember Herb and Herblore being quest gated at first until a certain point. Like Druidic Ritual. Hmm. No seeds in RuneScape Classic. Oh my gosh, yeah, duh. No seeds because there's no farming. Okay. Well, the RuneScape 2 kind at least. That is so funny. Just the Yami and the Germinated. Yeah, I actually apparently have no clue what I'm talking about when it comes to Classic. I only barely caught the tail end of Classic. There's a ladder I can climb down. Where in the world am I? I think I must have not paid attention to where I was going. Okay, I kind of expected the barbarian village. I probably just wandered off the path. Cabbage has harvesting, but still no seeds there. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, Druidic Ritual was the intro quest. So, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so it's possible that I might not even be able to identify Guam at all until I finish the Druidic Ritual quest, so that's interesting. Um, yeah, I'm playing on the Preservation server, but there's also the Cabbage server, which has some like added skills, added quests, and new content being developed over there, which is pretty exciting. If anyone is looking for a new private server. Okay, so here we are over at the Barbarians. And I believe, hey, 37. How high are these Barbarians? Ooh, 16. That would be a good spot. To train combat at a lower level. I think I've tried most of the servers. I get distracted though. Yeah, I'm really trying to focus really, really heavily on Theldimar right now. I never got a Cape of Legends in a classic server, so I really, really there's a unicorn. I really want to focus on this character and to get him to that point. So yeah, that's the plan. I've been making pretty steady progress. It's been grindy, but it's been I don't know. I've been having a blast. It's been so much fun, and it's been really cool having all of you join me on the journey. Okay, so we've got the banker here. We've got a general store. Hey, right here. Look at y'all. It's almost like y'all know what you're talking about or something. You know? It's almost like you've been here, done that in RuneScape Classic before. Hey, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining me. Feel free to jump into the chat with some of these RSC veterans or to just hang back and lurk. I don't care either way. We're just chilling on a this is a Saturday evening. Is that right? Is it already Saturday? No, it's Friday. Okay. On a Friday evening. Man, yo, what's up? Oh my gosh. Is this Kenix again? Oh, no. That's just me clicking talk instead of pickpocket. Okay, for a second, I just picked the wrong thing. Probably. Maybe that was Kenix. I don't know. If you were here on the other episode, there was an episode, a few sessions ago where one of the mods got on and like just spread chaos all over the server. It was fun. There were like, I don't know, they spawned like 50 cows in Fred the Farmer's cow patch in Lumbridge. That was pretty nutty. We saw lightning strike down a bunch of men spawned in Kharid. It was all over the place. Yeah, I feel like, the fail rate is actually lower than I expected it to be. I expected to be failing way more often, especially given, especially given fishing's failure rate. Lord, I was still like 5 or 6 fishing, and I think I failed 20 shrimp in a row or something like that. Like fishing early levels, the fail rate was so high. I feel like this is going pretty well. I think, leveling pretty quick. Yeah, I just kind of expected them to put up a greater resistance to the pickpocketing. So, yeah, this is cool. This is going to be pretty, I don't know, quick-ish money. Quick-ish, and then we can go see if farmers will give us faster money once we hit level 10, which shouldn't actually take too long. I don't think. I know there's farmers in, like, Lumbridge, I believe. There should be farmers over in Lumbridge. I've also realized that I've only been in the free-to-play world. Like, I'm not playing, like, any kind of free-to-play locked character or something. Definitely going to be doing members content in the game. But Yeah, I've just only been in the free-to-play areas so far. As far as I can tell, I don't think Kharid was pay to play or anything. I'm pretty sure that was all part of the original free to play world. Luis, can you talk about Karamja in 2001 Scape? Will Karamja exist at that point? What will the game world look like? Like, what zones are going to be included in 2001 Scape? That's what I'm interested in learning. We're already about to hit 4 thieving, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Slowly making our way towards total level of 275, which will move us up in the leaderboards even further. Wasn't sure the exact date of Karamja. It came out with fishing, though. Okay, so fishing will definitely be in 2001 Scape. I think it was mentioned that in 2001 Scape, there's no wilderness and nothing west of Falador, obviously. Okay, so that makes sense. So Falador is like the western edge of the world. It's gonna be so funny, the compressed map. I think it's gonna be so entertaining. But I'm pretty sure it's been mentioned that you're gonna have to click on your fishing rod and then click on the fishing spot. Instead of just clicking on the spot, you're gonna have to click on the rod and then click on the spot too. Like, that's gonna be crazy. Karamja was gonna coming soon on May 2001. Okay, interesting. So no Karamja. Wow, that's nuts. No Karamja. I remember it coming out vividly. Hey, level 4 thieving, let's go. And we're already almost at 600 gold. Yeah, this is definitely faster than getting 8 gold. No fishing skill at all. Okay. So I was wrong. There's just not a fishing skill in 2001 Scape. Interesting. My memory is not failing. Yeah, look at you go, Orbital. You knew what was up. You knew what was going on. No fishing skill at all. So what skills did exist in 2001 Scape? What can we expect? I'm asking a lot of questions about it because I am honestly very excited. Very excited to get to try out what the game was like at that time. That's not something I ever got to experience, so it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Will be a lot of fun. I don't know why I said was a lot of fun. Brain's kind of fried. I've been, like I said earlier in the stream, I've been kind of like all over the place today, out in real life, in the real world. The 2 magics, yeah, good and evil magic, which I'm stoked about trying out. 2 prayers, but those are just for fun. So what, like good and evil prayer? Is that like a non-authentic thing that you're including? 2 prayers. That's going to be so interesting since they don't have purpose. Okay. It's just for fun since they don't have a purpose. Okay. Oh, because you said prayer is an unimplemented skill, right? Yeah, like there's no prayer. Good pray and evil pray. That's so funny. Oh, that's going to be entertaining, I feel like. Good evil magic. I don't really remember what was that. Yeah, if I understand it right, you basically just have like good spells and evil spells. And so woodcut of just regular trees. Yeah, this is going to be like simple scape, I feel like. What is 2001 Scape fashion scape going to be like? I've seen Beast Fable with some pretty sick fashion trends going on in RSC preservation. No Fletch. Hey, we're about to hit level 5 thieving. We're almost there. Yeah, 5 thieving. Let's go. Working our way towards 10. We can go pickpocket farmers. Yeah, thanks for suggesting the spot. This is definitely a much better spot. Wine has to be fermented. Food that scales with cooking level. 3 types. Interesting. There's going to be so much. We do have cooking. We do have wood cutting of just regular trees. There's going to be a cooking skill. That is good to know. And we're not fighting them, we're pickpocketing them. So good cooking levels encouraged because the food scales with your cooking level. Only regular bones. Oh, and is it going to go to a prayer skill that doesn't actually benefit? Like, so you're going to have the prayer skill to train with your bones. You just won't get the benefit of having the prayers to use. That's funny. That's going to be really different. It's going to be cool though. Yeah, like I said, I'm really stoked for it. It's going to be great. And Luis, y'all are like all into development on it right now, right? Like the goal is to get it out sometime this year, I think. That's what you were mentioning. Do you think we can expect a 2022 launch for 2001scape? I did not mean to like fight this dude over and over again. Influence to get better deals. Yeah, hopefully by spring. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's really just around the corner. That is just around the corner. Well, if you're watching this and you're interested, definitely get started, get a head start by jumping on RSC Preservation server, get your feet wet in Classic again, come hang out with me and try to top me on the leaderboards. What I am at 213. I actually might be higher now. Yeah, I broke onto, am I on page 10 now? Theldimar is officially on page 10 of the high scores. Rank 207. And yeah, I am only 7 levels away from breaking into the top 200. Let's go. Fingers crossed on the spring launch for 2001scape. Literally few things to place and not many findings have been found. Oh, so are you saying that it's like challenging to figure out like where certain things go at that time? Like finding evidence is hard? Because I imagine like trying to make it not just a 2001scape-ish server, but trying to be an authentic preservation if you can. It's definitely going to be a challenging if you are lacking in evidence. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be tough. Sounds like it's going to be a tough challenge. Man, we are getting money way faster than crafting. I'm so glad we switch findings and in things to fix. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm glad. I'm really happy that y'all are taking on that project. It's going to be really exciting when it's eventually launched. I'm definitely going to play it. Finding as in things to fix. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like bugs and stuff. Because you got to play around with it. You got to test it, make sure it's ready to go. Yeah, thieving level 6. Let's go. What do I need? I need 272. I need to hit level 272 to break into the top 200 on the leaderboards. Gonna be catching up with our rival Tretton. Yeah, I definitely appreciate all of the open RSC devs, all of the hard work that they put into reverse engineer Classic and make an authentic private server. Player-owned houses? Really? There were player-owned houses? Like, not like the construction skill. Oh, is there... Rage! Rage is over here. What is he doing in Edgeville? That's cool. Nice to see you, Rage. Being there and maybe people would fight in that area. Interesting. So, like, how do player-owned houses? They never implemented them. They were just placeholders. A huge area of player-owned houses back in Varrock. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is all going to be so different. Varrock, and they had some in Falador. So, like, a person could own, like, the building? Is that what you're saying? Like, one person could own it? That's crazy. Or, like, maybe it would be an instance or something. That is nuts. Became part of where the party room is. So maybe that's, like, where maybe that's where player-owned houses were in Falador that eventually became the party room. It never went up. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be super interesting to see. They never figured out implementation. They couldn't get instancing down, I guess. Yeah, wow, that's gonna be so crazy. I don't even know what my goal will be on that account. Like, I don't know, like base 10s to start, I guess, and like probably like, I don't know. We're definitely gonna have PK mode on so we can get PK'd. At rocks that you cannot know when they restock. Rocks that you can't know when they were stocked. Huh. Interesting. Like what would the rocks be for? Yeah, you have to use the pickaxe on rocks and axe on tree. Oh, yeah, use the pickaxe on the rock and use the axe on the tree. Oh my gosh. Like mining rocks, no visual indicators for the rock. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you don't know if like what their type were. So, I always wondered why the prospect option was like a thing. I guess it makes more sense if there was no color variation originally. Yeah, level 7 thieving. Let's go. This is going really quick. I did not expect thieving to move this quickly. This is going much faster than fishing went a few episodes ago. Even with my like distracted, like not even you know that I'm not optimizing this this skill grind right now. I'm like totally thinking about 2001 Scape and just like, just kind of hanging out. I could be, focusing on this and moving faster, but it's all good. We're already at 725 gold. And this is a nice break from training combat. In fact, that's why mining started with prospects. That definitely makes sense. Without visual indicators, you would just have to like try to mine it and see what happened to know. So yeah, that is extremely useful. That is extremely useful. So I guess in the 2001 Scape server, you're actually going to need the colorless, or you're going to need the prospect option because the rocks are going to be colorless and the rune will be purple, and it's going to be a good old topsy-turvy RuneScape classic experience. It's going to be so funny. I feel like I'm not going to know what to think with some of the small things. I know that like a lot of the people, like some people that watch me play classic, they're like I know personally, they're like, whoa, what is this game? Just classic at all is like a strange old thing to them. But I've spent quite a bit of time with like low level content in classic at the very least, so I'm pretty familiar with it. It doesn't seem weird to me. I think 2001 Scape is going to make it weird again. Like I think it's going to make the classic experience just feel a little alien for the first time in a long time. I think that's going to be cool. Coming across things that I'm not like, so sure about. Which is going to happen to me in this Let's Play series over and over again because like I don't know, I really only played through a lot of the early content here. And I don't remember where like anything is, and I'm not looking it up. I've got the map from the manual that I can use, but like I didn't know that there were 4 men up here. So definitely appreciate the chat helping to guide me in the right direction. That is much appreciated. I imagine as I make my way through to like higher and higher level content, I'll see more and more strange things, or just kind of like seeing like cities. I don't know. I feel like I've spent most of my classic time in the free to play world, so I don't know that I've ever been to certain places in classic. Like I've never been to, for instance, like Xanaris. I've never been to Xanaris in classic. I don't think I've ever been like past Ardoon. I don't know. I don't think it goes all the way to Eagle's Peak in classic, but I've never like gone to that western edge of the world to see like where it ends and what it looks like. So that those will all be fun things for me to see as we go along. Like part of the time, I just want to like walk around and explore and see what's going on. Like here we are in Edgeville, and we've just got this like room full of men. We've got guards over here, which we could do combat against guards. Like whenever we get back to combat training, that would be pretty fun. I think that'd be a pretty fun change of pace. I mean, I spent so many episodes in Al Kharid, and I had people picking on me like, go kill the demon and stuff. And fine, I'm gonna do it. I've stopped training combat. I'm gonna go kill the demon, but not before this giant escapade through thieving to get the gold for steel armor. Just because I want to. Just because I want to. My goal is to kill Delrith this weekend, though. So that's the goal. It is Friday right now, and we've got a whole 3 days to do it. Got a whole 3 days to get all of the gold we need. Which this is like I don't know. This is like a little slow, but it's like it's continuous. Like instead of doing something else and then also getting some gold out of it, this is like constant stream of gold. So, yeah, this is gonna work out. We're gonna get there. So if 2K is the cost of the plate body, everything else should be below that. And we need a plate body, legs, helm. So all of that, I'm going to guess, will be like 5K. I don't know why I'm killing everybody when I'm supposed to be pickpocketing them. Yeah, I've got it down to... Oh, there's 2 men here. LOL. Yeah, no requirements to wear armor. No requirements to wear armor and weapons. Ooh, that is interesting. So then attack and like strength and stuff, those skills will just impact your accuracy and strength. Like your accuracy and damage, they're not like restrictions to like earn a certain level to wear a certain thing. That is super interesting as well. So if someone just like grinds smithing and makes Addy really quick, then they could go around and give a bunch of Addy to everybody. That's interesting. You could give adamant armor to a noob and they can immediately equip it and have a huge boost to their armor rating. That's pretty cool. We're currently at 47 armor with the iron armor and a square shield, or is it a kite shield? Iron square shield equipped. I think that's what you still get the bonuses. You still get the bonuses they had. So like the armor, like you still get the armor bonuses even without needing to have a level. Is that what you're saying? But aren't required to be 30 for Addy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can have Addy like right off the bat if you can get it. If you can acquire adamant, then you can wear it in 2001 Skate. It's gonna be so cool. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Friday night. This is probably stream 1 of 2 today. We'll probably have a second one late in the evening. And yeah, we're gonna be just thieving, trying to work our way towards full steel. That is the current goal. That is the goal. Making great progress. Currently halfway to level 9. The armor bonuses remain. That's pretty cool. That is great. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to get Addy and go like PK with some people. I don't know. I want to fight to the death. That's what I want to do. I want my death counter to tick up. Coin banks. Coin banks. What is it? What is the distinction of a coin bank? Like a deposit box of some kind? Yeah, thanks Luis for being on the stream and for answering questions. Like I really appreciate when you jump on and answer questions. Are you asking for a fight? That's so funny. LOL. No items in bank. What? You can only put coins in the bank? Only to store coins? So you're like an ultimate? You're like an ultimate account. Oh my gosh, that is a game changer. Okay. Wow, Beast Fable is going to have us all. Beast Fable is going to have the advantage on all of us. Only up to 1,000 coins at a time? So literally everything I'm going to have on me. Oh my gosh. That's a game changer. Yeah. This is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be fun. I was saying that I kind of wanted to do like an Ironman or like an Ultimate Ironman playthrough at some point. Yeah, that is going to be that's going to be great. I'm so excited. I hope y'all are excited. That definitely changes up PKing. 100%. Yeah, because anything cool that you have, anything really cool that you have is just going to drop on the ground. Okay, how about the 3 item? How about the 3 item thing and sculling? How about sculling? And that's why people used mules. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you keep 3 items on death? That's something I'm curious about. Or do you drop everything? Are we going to literally drop everything on the ground when we die? Thieving level 9. Let's go. Is great. Get the chat back open. 3 items the same and skull. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So at least you're not risking everything if you're not skulled. So if you get attacked, PK can attack other PKers. Yeah, I'll have PK on. Even if I'm not like trying to kill everybody, I'll definitely want to like defend myself. Hopefully someone is out there. PK can attack other PKers. That's why battles came. Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing with PK on. I don't know why I would have that option and not turning it on. Because I, at the very least, want to have to run for my life from all the higher level players. Oh, but you said there's like a plus or minus 4 level like restriction on who can PK you. Is that legit, Luis? Getting close to a K gold. Getting close to a K. Should be plus and minus 4. That's what Orbital is thinking. What does Luis have to say in response to that? I'm very curious. Within 5 levels. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I guess if you level too far, then you won't be able to find people to PK with. Kind of like playing Dark Souls. Close enough, yeah. Yeah, in Dark Souls, if you get too high of a level, then like your invades won't work. Also, like in any other RuneScape, like in the wilderness and stuff. I mean, I feel like in RuneScape 3, for instance, there are so many max level players that it's really not that hard to find fights once you get to the top. I don't know that it's going to be the same case in 2001scape, because I think it's going to be hard to build a large enough community to grind to, such high levels of combat. So it might be nice to have like an account to grind and an account to just kind of like stick to low levels, kind of like build a little pure-ish setup. Just to be able to PK, you can stay involved with that. I would like to see some RSC preservation server high-level dueling. That would be fun. Back in the day, we had lower-level pures and stuff. Some would just pick on new players, yeah. Of course you're going to have that, like you got to have trolls in every community. Sometimes it can be fun. And like for me as a newcomer, I know that for a lot of people it's frustrating. For me as a newcomer, I kind of like the aggression. I don't know. I think it's fun when games are harder. I kind of like laugh at my own demise when that stuff happens. You'll notice the death count at the bottom. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. Hanging out with me on Open RuneScape Classic. We're on the Preservation server, an authentic replica of the closed RuneScape Classic official servers. Right now working on thieving and on saving up gold for steel. Right now we're wearing armor. Want to upgrade to a full set of steel. That is the current goal that we're working on. And we're getting there. The second half of this stream has been far more productive than the first, I would say. Crafting for gold was cool because we got crafting XP, but it was really slow. Pickpocketing seems to be the way. Pickpocketing seems to be the way to go for money making at the moment. Yeah, we're acquiring gold way faster. Now it's just a function of time and landing these pickpockets. We're failing way less often than I would have expected. We're about to hit level 10. That's going to be another skill at 10. We're getting really close to base 10s. Yeah, we're going to have to wait until we can do Druidic Ritual, for the challenge of doing the quest in order before we can work on Herb Law. But Agility is something we can do. Fletching is something we can do. Magic and Ranged are things we can do. Yeah, it won't be too long. We'll have base 10s. That'll be a pretty fun achievement. Can't get too distracted though. Got to keep my eyes on the prize, which is the Cape of Legends. Jewelry also for fun in 2001 Scape. So they have, oh, is it the crafting skill though? Just cosmetics? Is it an actual crafting skill that you train to make jewelry? Yeah, earlier when you said just for fun, I thought maybe that you were like including something unauthentic just for fun. But what you meant is that it's authentic, but there's no like purpose, like stat wise or anything or benefit wise. So just for fun, as in like if you do it, it'll just be for fun, which makes sense. So is there a crafting skill? That's what I'm curious to know. Will there be crafting? Diamond amulet. No amulet of power. Interesting. That's cool. That is very cool. Can you enchant stuff in this? Yeah, enchant level 1 amulet. Yeah, so you can make all the magic amulets and stuff. Yeah, level 10 thieving. Let's go. We just hit 270. Hey, only 2 more levels. The jewelry can't be enchanted in 2001 Scape. Yeah, that that makes sense. Checks out. Crafting was there. Sweet. That is really cool. But you're making jewelry just for fun, rather than for well, started to be there. So, did you say earlier that 1,000 coins is the max that you can store in the coin bank? Like they had just started implementing crafting. That's super interesting. Like if I have more than a K, do I have to keep all the rest of my money in my bag and risk it like as I run around the game world? This is going to be nuts. Like getting ahead in this game is going to be crazy. Grinding your combat level higher is going to be nice just because it's going to like reduce the number of players that can realistically uh find you and try to kill you and take your stuff. 1,000 at a time in the bank. Wow. It's gonna be nuts. So no getting too rich. You need to go through menu. Oh, you mean like you can only bank 1,000 gold at a time? Is that what you mean? Can I point my RSC Plus client at 2001 Scape and just deposit X? Is that going to be a thing? Or is it going to be like, legit? You can withdraw or deposit 1,000 through one menu prompt. That's so funny. Menu prompt. Oh my gosh, you're saying there's no bank interface. You're saying I'm going to have to talk to the banker and the banker is going to just like, oh my gosh. Better hope the guards near the bank protect you. Oh, will the guards jump in? Will the guards jump in if I'm getting PK'd near guards? Will they jump in? Like deserting. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. That will definitely be intriguing. You can't desert all at once, right? Yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Collecting some nice herbs. Got some nice herbs going on here. The guards will try to engage the PKer if you are near them. That was their purpose. That is really cool. I guess, should I try to go to the farmer? Since we have 10 thieving now, should I sit in pickpocket men here? It's kind of cool because there's 4 altogether, so it's like it's a good spot for it. Or should I make my way over to the farmers and try to level up thieving even faster? Maybe get more gold from them? I don't know. I think I might get another, I guess, another level or 2 here, and then I'll just go try out the farmers. Why not? Like, why not check them out, see what they drop? It might be really hard to pickpocket a farmer. We might have a much slower success rate, and that might, oh dang, I'm like accidentally killing many of them. That might slow down our pace of earning gold here. Looks like 13 more actions until Level 11 Thieving, which, once again, I'm so thankful for this client and the cool little perks that it adds. Ooh, shops also change. Drop it on me, Luis. I'm getting ready. Getting mentally prepared for 2001 Scape. How will shops change? I sell one item at a time. That's funny. So that'll make things more challenging for sure. You're trying to sell a bunch of items that you made in bulk. But hey, you can't have too much bulk because you can't bank items. You can only have made one inventory of anything at a time, right? It's not like you're going to have hundreds of bronze plate bodies you just smithed or something piled up in a bank. It's just not going to be a part of life. That's so hilarious. Yeah, thank you to everyone who's here right now. I really appreciate all of you spending your time with me here on Friday night. Jumping on RuneScape Classic. Old school but fun. This is episode 17. Episode 17 of my Let's Play Open RuneScape Classic video series, where we are working our way towards the Cape of Legends is the overall goal. And this weekend, I am planning on taking on Delrith. That is going to be the goal. As soon as I am able to acquire steel armor, we're going to head over to Varrock. We're going to talk to the Gypsy, and we're going to kick off Demon Slayer. Luis says, yeah, you need to know how to manage inventory. Can't fill it with much junk, since you would also need it for some skills. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm trying to think, like, if you need, like, an axe and a tinderbox or something, like, you know, you got to have it all in your bag at once. Like, go check out Beast Fable's YouTube series, Let's Play Open RuneScape Classic, free-to-play Ultimate Ironman, where he's, you know, he's not banking, he's only using one inventory. That's what it's going to be like. And that is a hilarious series. I just have to mention, I want to steal Click It Till It's Dead and use it as my, like, intro or outro or something, but I won't do that because it's Beast Fable's IP. Maybe as a ringtone. I might rip it and use it as a ringtone. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, Beast Fable has a sick Ultimate Iron Man series that's still going. I'm going to go buy a myth pick so I don't lose rune. Interesting. Lose rune? Like lose your pick? I don't know. Don't exactly know what he means by that, but might as well use bronze. That is so funny. Yeah, thieving level 11. Let's go. We're about to hit... Oh, we hit 1,000 gold. Sweet. Okay, just to mix things up, let's go take on a farmer. Why not? Let's go make the journey. Farmers, I believe, are... Ooh, if you go much further north, you'll enter the wilderness. So this is like warning me that I'm about to enter the wilderness. That's kind of cool. Okay, is anyone going to snipe me on the stream? I'm going to step into the wilderness for the first time. If someone wants to PK me for my full iron and my like food and herbs on the stream, then we'll just have to risk it. Yeah, we just stepped into the wilderness for the first time with Theldimar. Let's go. Just for fun, like, just kind of want to see what it looks like. Did not think I'd be heading into the wildy on this stream. It's funny because ooh, what is that? What are those people? Thug level 18. Interesting. There are thugs in the wilderness. I guess they're not able to. Oh, there's a bear too. I remember last time I saw a bear that it was pretty scary, honestly. Now not so much since we've been combat grinding. The thugs, I guess, they're not able to congregate in Varrock with like the gang members and stuff. Interesting that they want to hang out in the wilderness. Maybe they can, they can chat about all of their future evil plans in peace out in the wilderness. Seems like a pretty sketchy... What in the world? Did I just see a pentagram on the ground? What in tarnation is going on here? What is that? What is going on here? And if this is related to a quest, just want to call out that I'm not using any guides or any external help for quests, so don't spoil anything from me if you're watching. And if I stumble on something quest related, which is just my guess here, yeah, I did not know that was in RuneScape. Classic. Very interesting. Not sure what that is for, but we'll remember this is... Who's here? What is this house? I want to know who's here. Lucian! Oh, okay. What? Why does... Lucian looks like a knight. Lucian just looks like a knight. Is that like robes, like dark wizard robes with a black knight helm? And that's Lucian? That is so funny. Okay, that makes sense just to denote his scary house, I guess. Very interesting. We'll remember that for the future. Lucian lives over here. Chocolate bar, head chef. Is this the cooking guild, maybe? Over in this part of the world. Yeah, it looks like I probably should not have taken this bridge. I probably should have gone back down to the barbarian village. Taken that path. Lucian and Ivan are similar clothing. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, just because, you know, like Majrat, I guess, I always imagine with like the skullish face going on. One of the fun things of RuneScape Classic. Yeah, it is really cool. Just like a monk with a black knight helm. Interesting. You know, I guess they're trying to do what they could with the assets that they had at the time. You know, it definitely makes sense. Just pretty funny. Just thinking about what it turns into. RuneScape 3 is such a pretty game, and there's so many cool graphics that it's so funny. Just like thinking that it started from this, like this little guy right here. These are the graphics that it evolved from. It's funny because RuneScape 3 is the oldest server. You know, we talk about all these, like, about it being the newest and stuff, and old school and classic, but RS3, that's the OG server right there. Not OG gameplay, but the original sort of necromancer monks. Yeah. Yeah, like Dark Wizard. Kind of Dark Wizard vibes. It's really cool. Okay, should I go through Falador just for fun? I don't think I've walked through Falador yet. Let's go through Falador just for fun. Necromancer class got the gray robes. Ooh, that's cool. So like if you started the game, off as a Necromancer, because there will be classes. 2001 Scape. We talked about this in a prior session. I am fairly certain. What's that? I'm gonna go buy him. Is it in a spot where I can get your items if you die? Interesting. I don't know what that conversation was all about. Dark Wizard hat, but lore wise. Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've been through Falador on the stream yet. We've gone over to Draenor, unless you're on Legends. Yeah, they're obviously having some. Ooh, a White Knight, 56. White Knight is level 56. The guard's only 28. Yeah, we could definitely take a guard now. Definitely could take a guard. Oh, we have been to Falador. And this cape is my evidence that I've been to Falador before. White Knight. There are men here. Cassie is here. Have to remember. I'm not looking up anything for quests, so I'm trying to just like get the lay of the land a bit. See what's going on. Here's Flynn. Don't know who Flynn is. Do you have like a marker? Anything? Let's see what Flynn does. Want to buy or sell maces? That's cool. Got up to adamant mace. Only 1440 for an adamant mace. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow. I wonder what level. Oh, he said 30. He said 30 in the chat. So 30 must be adamant and 20 must be mithril. So we should be able to equip mithril right now, actually. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why I just felt the need to head into the bank. Do I have anything I don't need on me? Yep, I've got all these herbs that I can drop off at a minimum. I've got this bronze helmet that I can drop off. I really need to sell those to a general store. Don't really have another use for them. Yeah, we can drop off these runes that we don't need. Just got these from pickpocketing. Didn't really need food to pickpocket, I noticed. Let's go into the castle. Just for fun. Are there any punny White Knight names over here? Two bank spots in 2001 Scape. Speaking of bank, Squire White Knight. Yeah, so for like a quest. Squire, interesting. Probably starts a quest. This is cool. Cool little castle for the White Knights. Speaking of banks, two bank spots. So like if you can only store gold, what are the bank spots for? You're not allowed to store items. Or are you allowed to store two items? There's Weiss and the Gardener. Here's the giant mole's future residence. Can we add the giant mole in the cabbage right here? Be kind of fun. White Knights just hanging out. We've got a spade over here. The Varrock and Falder one. Oh, two bank spots, like two locations where banks are, where they exist. Varrock Bank and Falder Bank, both known as the Bank of Varrock. That's interesting. Oh, I think there might be some conversation point where you can ask, like, didn't you used to be the Bank of Varrock or something like that? In fact, let's try it out. Let's talk to a banker. Let's see what the banker has to say. How may I help you? What is this place? This is a branch of the Bank of RuneScape. We have branches in many towns. Didn't you used to be called the Bank of Varrock? Yes, we did, but people kept on coming into our branches outside of Varrock and telling us our signs were wrong, as if we didn't know the town we were in or something. That's entertaining. As if we didn't know the towns we were in or something. On the west side of those cities, yeah. So only two banks in the game. You want to go bank your 1,000 gold at a time. If you just to bank gold, nothing else. So if you have gold, you have to survive over to the bank to put it up. That is very interesting. Got this random wandering wizard on the road. Literally coming this way just to get to farmers to pickpocket and just for fun, because I felt like exploring. Just felt like exploring. There's a farmer. All right. Made it to the farmer. Let's try to pick his pocket and see how it goes. I'm breaking into your house and I'm stealing from you. What are you going to do about it? You pick his pocket. 14 thieving XP. 14 and a half. Let's pick it again. 1031. Okay. Didn't work. I just want to see how much gold he's going to drop. Oh, I should unequip my weapon for sure. Okay, 1031 gold. And now 1040 gold. Let's go. Yeah, this is going to be way faster as long as I don't kill him and have to, like, wait for him to respawn. And then, like, I guess with a fail rate. But, yeah, this is going to be much faster. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining today, but I think I'm going to call it. I've got some IRL social activities to attend, but I will be back on either later tonight or sometime later tomorrow. Probably tonight, though, for the next episode. We are going to continue grinding thieving. We're going to work our way towards 2K gold to buy the steel plate body. Yeah, peace. Have a great night, Orbital. Thanks, Spike. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. Hey, these videos all go onto YouTube. This episode will air tomorrow. It's every day at 2 o'clock Central. So just in case you want to go back and watch the series, they're all in a playlist on YouTube. Thank you all so very much. Yeah, I will catch you in the next episode. Until next time. Shout out, Luis.